Have you ever like taken an actual test and just were like you got done with the test and you saw your score and you're just like, "Oh my God, I just messed myself up so bad." Well, today you are going to retake your quiz. And before I go into detail about how that's going to work, I'd like you to fill out this do now, and you're going to write in the boxes, are you happy with your quiz score? Yes or no, in a complete sentence, please. And then why or why not in a complete sentence. A lot of people are losing points on their slides because they're not answering in complete sentences. So go ahead and pause and answer these questions. All right, so today is Friday, December 4th, 2020. So I'll get, of course, our aim that you saw on the last slide was students will be able to retake the Islam Quiz 1 to reflect on the previous score. So I'm going to roll out basically what's going to happen, and then I have some tips for you, and then you're going to retake your quiz. You'll obviously need this slide, the lesson video, the Edulastic link, which is in the slides, an open mind, and then again, a quiet space. I notice a lot of people when they're working are listening to music, which I get, but when you're taking a test or a quiz, you really want to have quiet so that you can concentrate. But I just want to emphasize that we all mess up. I am so guilty of failing many tests, especially in like math and science. So that's why I'm giving you the opportunity to redo it. We did have some great scores. We did have a couple A's, but I definitely got a little concerned when I was looking at the scores. So here's some tips. When you go and take the quiz again, take your time. What I'm going to actually do is take the better of the two scores. So if you got like a 30% on the first time and the second time you got a 40%, I'm going to take that second one. Now, sometimes people do better on the first time around than on the second time around. So that first time around score, say they got a 40% on the first time and a 30% on the second time, I'm going to take that 40% from the first time. What you want to do is you want to definitely read all the questions carefully and read all the options carefully because you want to choose the best or better answer. Remember, a lot of times in my quizzes and in my homeworks, I give you questions that have answers that make sense, but or would make sense, but they're not the best answer. So you definitely want to read those carefully. Also, think about what makes sense. If it has nothing to do with Islam, it's not the right answer. I had a lot of people put for what's the holy book of Islam, put the Bible. That's Christianity, nothing to do with Islam. It cannot be the right answer. So please think about what makes sense. Some people put for the one question an effect of Islam spreading was that it spread to Europe. We haven't even talked about Europe yet. We're not even near Europe. That cannot be the right answer. So you need to do the process of elimination and really think about what makes sense. Think about the effects of Islam and Muhammad. Use your resources. I'm not there watching you. You have access to your notes, you have access to the text. All the answers are in the text. Just think about it, and they're all in the notes. Now, also, you have to think about, again, going back to what makes sense, is this isn't just like rote memorization. You have to apply the information that we talked about. So use your resources and use your critical thinking skills. The answer is not always going to jump out at you. You will sometimes have to think about it. So what you're going to do next is you're going to go ahead and click out of this video, or I'm sorry, you're going to click the link to retake the quiz um, in the slides, and then good luck. Think about your score previously. what you got right, what you got wrong. I did shuffle the questions. They're not in the same order that they were in yesterday. So you really need to think about your responses. I will see you tomorrow and good luck. Well, I will see you Monday and good luck.